A Van Buren man convicted in the murder of a 16-year-old girl 12 years ago is now dead. Lloyd Jones died in prison. You may remember back in 2012 when Jones, a registered sex offender, pleaded guilty of murdering Angela Allen. Her body was found inside a barrel. It's a story that gripped the state, and tonight we hear from the family of the murder victim. Lauren Spencer talked with the victim's mother, who says his death gives her some peace.
I miss her tremendously. I have my days where I just sit and cry and I think about her.
Cecilia Dixon, Angela Allen's mother, recalls memories of her beloved daughter, murdered in 2012 by Lloyd Jones, who she met online.
Why my 16-year-old daughter? Why did you have to do this? Why did you have to do that? And I'll never get them answers.
She checks the Arkansas Department of Corrections website faithfully.
Make sure he was still where he was supposed to be.
Last week, she found out that Jones had died.
My son got on the phone. He said, "Mom," he said, "I got a message from the messenger from his stepdaughter stating that you don't have to worry about him anymore." I was just like stunned. I'm like, oh my God.
Saying after what happened to her daughter,
I didn't want him to die. I wanted him to serve every day of that term.
But says she feels satisfied with Jones no longer here.
He took something from me. Am I glad he's dead? I don't wish death upon anybody. But the Bible states you reap what you sow.
She says she finally feels a sense of peace after 12 years of wanting justice for Angela.
Well, how do you feel? And I said, I don't know how to feel. I said, I feel a sense of peace.
12 years of pain later, Dixon says forgiving Jones was the hardest thing she ever did.
I went up to the grave when my son called and told me. And I told her, I said, baby girl, now you can rest in peace.
The Department of Corrections says Jones died of natural causes on February 27th. He was set to spend the rest of his life in prison at the Tucker unit in maximum security.